Theresa May and Irish counterpart Leo Varadkar have clashed over one of the key sticking points in the Brexit process. The Taoiseach suggested that Theresa May and Tory Brexiteers had not thought through their approach to the Irish border issue. Mr Varadkar called for commitment that there will not be a hard border on the island of Ireland after the UK leaves the European Union. And he indicated that a form of words would need to be found for that guarantee before Brexit talks could be allowed to move on to Phase 2, discussing a possible trade deal. The three issues where sufficient progress must be made before the EU will agree to move on to trade talks include the financial settlement, citizens' rights, and the border between Northern Ireland and Ireland. Bilateral meeting with Theresa May before EU Social Summit, discussing Northern Ireland and Brexit. pic.twitter.com/h2hqzvnija Leo Varadkar, at Campaign for Leo, November 17, 2017 script. Ahead of the face-to-face talks with Theresa May on the margins of a European summit in Gothenburg, Mr Varadkar said, "It's 18 months since the referendum, it's 10 years since people who wanted a referendum started agitating for one. Sometimes it doesn't seem like they have thought all this through." He told reporters, Britain having unilaterally taken the customs union and single market off the table, "Before we move to Phase 2 talks on trade we want taken off the table any suggestion that there will be a physical border, a hard border, new barriers to trade on the island of Ireland." The Taoiseach said it was certainly possible that trade talks could be given the go-ahead next month, but if we have to wait until the new year, if we have to wait for further concessions, so be it. Leo Varadkar, Jonas Ekstremer/AP. Downing Street said the talks between Mr Varadkar and Theresa May on Brexit had been constructive. But an Irish source described the meeting as a solid exchange of views and said Mr Varadkar was optimistic but slightly frustrated in terms of "we are so close but so far, really." The source said, "We just want a clear commitment, a clear form of words that points to a solution with regards to the Irish situation that would allow us to move on to Phase 2. Ireland cannot make a leap in the dark," the source added. A British government source said there was work to do on the issue and everyone's very honest about that. PM great to meet at Swedish PM Löfven ahead of No. Social Summit 17 in No. Gothenburg, and look forward to working together to promote fair jobs and economic growth across Europe. https://t.co/eggfotkeg pic.twitter.com/imqxuricf0 UK Prime Minister, at No. 10 Gov, November 16, 2017 script. The Prime Minister held talks with her Swedish counterpart Stefan Löfven on Thursday night. He said the UK needs to clarify what the financial settlement would cover, and it was very difficult to say whether trade talks would be given the go-ahead in December. If leaders do not agree to move to the second phase at the summit in Brussels on December 14 to 15, then it could mean no progress until the next scheduled European Council in March.